my iman was very low. Okay. I think I started falling back on prayers and things like that. I remember I met this one brother. Okay. It was some random event outside of my house. I kind of just walked over just to check it out. It was an outside event. Brother approached me. Brother was wearing, mashallah, he's wearing sunnah. Right? He had glasses on. He knows who he is. So if he's watching, he saw me. He could probably recognize that I'm a Muslim.
Yeah.
But that probably I needed some work. Okay. So he approached me and he introduced himself, took my number. That same night he came, he picked me up, took me to the mosque. And he would come every day to my house and he would force me to come out uninvited. He would come and bring me to the mosque, right? And every day bring me to the mosque. And there's this one time he invited me because what they did is they had so this group, it's a controversial group, okay? They're called Tablighis.
Okay.
Have you heard of them before?
Yeah.
Okay. The controversial group, some people like them, some people don't. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
The point, I'm just talking about my experience.
Yeah. They got beautiful manners.
Yeah,
my
experience.
Right.
Exactly. So he was one of them, right? And what he did is he had a small car and he would fill up his car with youth. Imagine the car was like a 2011 what do you call them, Honda Civic. Like beat up Honda Civic. He would somehow fit like 8 kids in there. He would take them to the mosque every single night.
Wow.
Right? And they invited me to go out with them for 3 days once. So they call it Jamaat, right? Or Jama'a, Khuruj, right? So they go out for 3 days and they spend the time in the mosque. That you won't use your phone. And you would just learn the basics of Islam. You would just hear about hadith of virtue.
Yes.
Just virtuous hadith of a'mal. Doing this, you get this reward. Doing this, iman is like this, Jannah is like this. You are reminded of these things. And you're in this environment of angels all day long. And you sleep in the mosque for 3 days and so on. Now, yes, they do have mistakes. And the people there sometimes quote daif narrations, weak hadith. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
Okay. The point is this effort, and it's not an online group.
Yeah.
This effort is one of the reasons that I became serious about my faith, is because these people reach out to Muslims at their lowest.
Yes.
They would go to Muslim neighborhoods, knock on their doors. They would take the Muslims out, grab them, take them to the mosque. Some of these people didn't even know their shahada.
Wow.
The name is Muhammad, Ismail, Adam, Muslim names. Do you know the shahada? No. Do you know Fatiha? No. So this is the state of some of the Muslims that live in the West.
Yeah.
Who's giving dawah to these people?
It's true. You know what my teacher said? He said it's like, instead of focusing on profit, don't lose the capital.
Right.
The capital is the Muslims.
Exactly.
Do you get it? Now you convert's good.
Right.
But the capital needs to be protected.
Exactly.
Because if that's leaking, what are you doing? Do you get it?
So that's why I think that effort, my personal experience, bro. A lot of people disagree.
100%.
My personal experience, this effort
is
vital,
bro.
It's a blessed effort.
It's vital.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Because so many of those kids that I saw, were they were drug dealers. They were doing crazy things.
Yeah.
And this one brother that helped me, those kids today that were drug dealers, I saw their transformation.
Yes.
Today are madrasa students. They're seeking knowledge to become scholars. Can you believe it?
No.
And just in a span of 1-2 years.
100%.
This is what we need.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're focused too much on giving dawah to non-Muslims when the Muslims need this. They need this sense of brotherhood, this sense of community around them. They need somebody to guide them because they have a spiritual emptiness and they need to fill that void.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, that's why I try to keep my dawah balanced, even though I get a lot of hate. But you have to. You know, it's vital. SubhanAllah.
Right. Exactly.
Beautiful.